Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tony Kokotz. I'm sales manager, UK sales manager and European sales manager for C.S. Lucas. What's so good about EuroFinance, I think, is it allows smaller up-and-coming vendors to actually have a platform. It's not just about the large global technology companies which have big stands. It actually allows companies like us to actually have a say and actually sort of plan out a future. Having said that, C.S. Lucas isn't quite an up-and-coming company. It's been around since 1996, so coming up to nearly 25 years. It was established in Singapore. The owner who established it is still very much running the business. And he decided this year to, having been very successful in Southeast Asia, to set up in London and spread his wings in the UK and Europe. When he conceived the idea in 1996, the aim was simple, which was to build a cloud-based treasury management solution that would enable global finance leaders to centralize their treasury function. And that really is what any vendor in this space is trying to do. It's trying to allow greater clarity of the cash position. Cash forecasting is very much king. If you don't have visibility of what your cash is doing, you can't set out your forward plans. Following that, our forte is very much cash flow forecasting, but the strength is very much in organic development with state-of-the-art technology. And I'll have a slide in a couple of minutes about the technology. But it's testament to the system's superiority is the fact that the majority of our customers are corporate accounts. They're not banks. I know banks are very much represented here as well, but we focus on the corporate technology, corporate treasury managers, and clientele who have very stringent compliance and accountability requirements. It's developed in Java, and the C.S. Lucas system runs on Windows and Linux. Our customers are ambitious and they want to move their business forward. It's our job, not just for today and when they sign up, we are their partner going on many years into the future. And we support them with innovative, proven solutions with new releases every few weeks. No buying servers, no licenses or maintenance plans, everything is contained. And we invest in the highest levels of physical and data security. What we've seen, particularly in recent years, is a massive global surge in global demand for companies that seek protection against fraud and market volatility with a cloud-based approach. So if you want to be successful now, you absolutely have to be in the cloud. And also SaaS. So SaaS, software as a service, very much on the tip of everyone's tongue if you're looking to replace spreadsheets. This slide is quite important because there'll be a lot of companies that are here for the event that are still using Excel spreadsheets, which have been a good tool over the years. But really in 2019, if you've got complex Excel models, difficult to see your cash, error prone, someone leaves the company, the skill set disappears, it's very difficult to replace that. So a lot of companies now are looking to automate their business, and automation means you absolutely see where your cash is on a day-to-day basis. You can produce reports and that kind of thing. Some of these figures are quite startling, actually. 4,802 estimated hours that global organizations lose per year on spreadsheets. Those hours could be used doing something else. 46% of mid-market companies are still using spreadsheets in 2019. And 88% of spreadexes contain errors. And these errors can be costly. Spreadsheets particularly introduce key person risk. So in treasury, spreadsheets can be large, complex models. And if that key person leaves, you're left with a big hole. They also do not support business continuity. So unlike cloud-based solutions, which can be accessed from any device anywhere in the world, spreadsheets can be rendered useless if the office becomes inaccessible. So what a TMS solution, a treasury management solution, will do is it will automate your business. It will allow for business continuity. They're scalable. It's not just the large corporations like in the early 1990s when TMS first came onto the scene. That was really just accessible for the very large corporates. It's not that anymore. Anyone who does treasury, all organizations have cash forecast. You can be a two-man team. There's just no need to use a spreadsheet. You can have an affordable solution that will automate your business, allowing your staff to work on much more important stuff. So cash flow is very much king. Today's TMS should provide an holistic view of your cash positions and insights to provide reliable forecasts. Sample of clients, we've got 45 clients, very much started out in Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia. We've now branched out, spread our wings. We're in the UK now, we have an office in London, and we're spreading across Europe. And I think this is just a snapshot of some of our clients. Everyone will know the name Tata Steel. Metro Pacific is a customer that provides water and sanitation services. Arling Close, which is a UK customer, provides impartial financial advice. So what this slide hopefully says is that our customers spread across various industries. It's not just one, it's retail, it's transport, it's utilities, it's a vast range of different industries. Client profile, this sort of sums up what I've tried to say already. We have companies that have annual revenue of $10 billion a year. We have some with just $2 to $5 million a year. So it's a company that can accommodate all different sizes. Single integrated solution, quick and easy implementation, no hassle, very affordable. There's no reason why everyone who has a treasury team can't invest in a treasury management solution. Henrik? These are some of our design features, which Henrik will talk to you about.
My name is Henrik Schroeder, just a 3-minute sprint through the system. This slide here will give you a brief overview of what we can do. For you, those of you who are familiar with treasury systems, this is old news, but just to let you know that we can do that as well. Cash liquidity obviously affects investments. A little bit strong compared to other suppliers in debt and borrowing, so if you need external funding and so on. And also, if you have a pension fund, investments, full support for shares, and associated derivatives, we cover that as well. Front to back system, as you can see, accounting, settlement, risk management, and so on. As far as the presentation is concerned, we are a mixture of menu points, old-fashioned menu points and dashboards. And we are completely workflow-based. As Tony says, we run on the IBM stack. So we use the IBM workflow machine, we use IBM databases, we use WebSphere and so on. Amongst other things, this means that we are scalable, and it also means that we don't have to have a stack of programmers developing a new functionality because we get given that from IBM. Hedge accounting you are all aware of. This one is just an example of hedge accounting, how you do that, but it is a workflow-based system, so if anything goes AWOL, you can find out when it went AWOL and what to do about, of course, the missing activities. System landscape, again, now we're API based, of course, particularly with payments and bank balances and so on. At the lower left-hand corner, you will see that business integration, again, we use Cognos and ClickView, and lately we've introduced a new spanking new Java-based Jasper reporting platform. Again, we don't have to develop these things, we get given that for free. You need to see a few screens, system demo. Got 1 minute to go, so we can't cover that in detail, but obviously current cash flows, settled, unsettled, and so on, as you can see here, where are we in the workflow? This is just about the most boring report I've ever seen in my life, but reporting is, important, but, boring, but we can do that as well. More to the point, really, dashboards, that new Jasper report generation gives us free dashboards. We are changing from menu points to dashboards. We're probably not the first ones out with dashboards, but we're probably not the last one, This is a typical sort of entry screen. You can see, you can customize that yourself depending on what function it is in the treasury. And one of the things which we are probably better at than most is cash flow forecasting. You can realize figures, actual figures versus in amount of different types of budgets, variance analysis over scenarios and time and so on. And also, because of the IBM technology we use, which is cloud-based, you can see there's a little magnifying glass. This is the IBM's way of drilling down to the various underlying transactions and settlement details and so on. all in the name of efficiency, transparency. And that was my 3 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think C.S. Lewis is, because it's been around for such a long time, a sort of a time span that certainly rivals Kariba and some of the others. The name hasn't quite got out of Southeast Asia yet, so we're trying to fix that now. And now that we've got a head office in the city, and we're spreading, we hope to actually grow our reputation and grow our client base in the UK and Europe. But certainly, cash flow is certainly king. And the benefit also of a treasury management solution is the ability to manage variance analysis, which is one certainty with forecasting, is certainly variance. We've got customers that trust us. They trust us now and they trust us for the future. We produce roadmaps that are visible. Our spreadsheet has our pricing on it, and we're extremely affordable. So really, as I said, there's no excuse to continue using spreadsheets now and in the future. It's time that organizations who really care about what their cash is doing and about their forecasting, which enables them to build future projects, they can't continue to do that using a complicated spreadsheet. If you really are considering moving away from those spreadsheets, we will give you a free trial period for a month. We'll convert your data, do everything for you, test it out for a month, free of charge, and then I'm sure you'll sign up.